Mario, Ruby, let's go. Let's go.
Come on, let's have a candid conversation. Let's talk about it. Just bring it up, we got hope and love.
Yeah.
It's all about you and your well-being. The candid conversation show. Let's go, let's talk about
Hey,
it.
let's talk, let's walk it out. Let's talk, fuck it out.
It's all about you.
Let's walk it out. Let's talk.
Hello, and welcome to Talk About It, the candid conversation show with Muriel,
And Ruby.
where we discuss topics that are unspoken and taboo in our community. We have the pleasure of having a conversation with Sandra Fatmi-Hall, founder of the nonprofit organization, the United Foundation of Central Florida, Inc., being a community leader as well as a survivor.
Sandra, welcome to Talk About It, the
Thank
Candid
you.
Conversation Show.
Thank you for having me, ladies. I'm so proud of you guys.
Thank you. We appreciate
We're proud
it.
of you
Really,
too.
Ruby.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Now,
Appreciate
we're
it.
going to talk about what you do now, but that's going to come later. We want to know, we want a little backstory on who was Sandra as a child. Did you have any brothers or sisters? Where are you from?
I am from the beautiful island of Jamaica.
It is
All right.
beautiful.
Yes, the land of wood and water.
Yes.
And I want you guys to know it's my happy place.
Oh,
Before I start
okay.
to tell
Nice.
you, it is my happy place.
Yeah. Very
good.
Absolutely. Well, born in Jamaica.
Okay.
I was actually born in Kingston.
Okay.
Kingston,
Jamaica.
Beautiful.
Kingston, Jamaica.
Yes.
Absolutely. And raised in the parish of St. Thomas.
St.
Okay.
Thomas.
Yes, and just for everyone that's not aware of, parishes, what's called a parish, it's like a state.
Okay.
So we have 14 in Jamaica.
Okay.
Right, so I was born in Kingston and raised in the parish of St. Thomas,
Okay.
32 miles outside of Kingston.
Okay.
And grew up in a two-parent home,
Good.
and although it was short-lived, it was a solid
Foundation.
background.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Full of
and
love.
Full of love.
Yes,
Absolutely.
that's important.
Full of love. Lost my mom at a young age, at 7.
So sorry about that.
Yes, absolutely. She got ill
Okay.
and died from pneumonia.
Okay.
Absolutely. And at the time, I was the only child in the home. As a matter of fact, yes, at the time, I was the only
Okay.
child in the home. And now you're going to kill me. Actually, no. I have a brother that was 7 months when my mom died.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
7
Yes,
months old.
7 months. I was 7.
Yes.
He was 7
7
months
months.
old.
Wow.
Absolutely. So she
Gosh.
left a baby
Baby.
here. And after that, my dad couldn't
Yeah.
handle it
Yeah.
at all. It
Okay.
was really
course.
hard for him.
Yeah.
Very, very hard. Because my mom died 2 weeks after they were married.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks after they were
Here
married.
is a
That
baby
is-
and a little
Yes,
girl.
absolutely.
That's hard.
So my brother migrated here
Okay.
with my family, and my dad still wanted me to have that foundation of school in Jamaica.
Okay.
Of course.
So I was sent to live with my godmother,
Okay.
right? And while there, there was a young man in the home, and unfortunately, I was molested.
Oh, no.
And of course, you're warned, don't talk about it,
Right.
don't say anything about it.
You'll hurt
you
this
know,
person, they
you'll
won't
hurt-
believe you.
They won't believe you. Who's gonna believe you? You're
No.
a child.
Yes.
And I remember telling, a sister, a half sister that I have that, something took place that really wasn't right. And I was removed from there.
Oh, wow.
Yes. After about a year and a half, though.
Okay.
Okay.
I was removed from there and took the common entrance exam, which is the exam that you take in Jamaica to attend high school.
Okay.
There's high school, there's secondary school. And at 10 years old, I passed that exam.
Because you're so smart.
Okay. I don't know. I think I was focused
There you go.
on definitely achieving it because it was a big deal about
course it's a
taking that
big deal.
exam.
Yeah.
So
That is a big deal.
I thank you for that. I think that it was one of the highlights for me, knowing that because your name is published in the newspaper.
That's right. It's a big
That's-
deal.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
And from there, I attended high school in Jamaica for an additional 2.5 years
Okay.
before I migrated here.
Okay.
And once you got here, it was, oh, we need to put her back because she's coming from a third world country.
Of course. That's how it works.
And then I was tested. It was, she's a little above.
Yeah.
Yes. Push her forward.
We're going to push her forward. So I attended high school in Brooklyn.
Okay,
All
Brooklyn
right.
in the house.
Yes, Brooklyn. I went to Sheepshead Bay High School.
Okay.
And unfortunately, that school was in an area that was very racist. It really was. You were called the N-word, and I remember
Like
I'm
it was
young.
nothing.
Yep.
Yeah, it was no big deal. You know, so I was young. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that's not a good word.
No.
No, I'm not supposed to be called that.
No.
So I, as a strong human being
Right.
that was still young, was like, don't call me that.
That's right.
Good for you.
Yeah, that's
I'm not
not
putting
that's
up
not
with that.
acceptable. No, not at all. As a matter of fact, if I remember correctly, I think the first person that called me back, I took off my shoe.
Oh, you were ready.
I was ready.
Say it again. Call me
Yes,
that again.
Call me that again.
I got something for
So,
you.
yes. I was like, oh, that's not right. Yeah, I knew that wasn't right. So, finished high school. You know, didn't top 5% of my class.
Okay.
All
High
right.
school,
All
yes,
right.
absolutely. And moved on to LaGuardia Community College.
Okay.
Where I paid for that out of pocket. Absolutely. No loans
hard
or
worker.
anything. Just
Hustled.
working hard and say yes, working and going to
To
school.
school.
Yes.
Yeah, to pay for my
That says a lot
education.
about you.
It's in your
Thank
blood.
you.
Yes.
It's in the blood.
It's in my blood, definitely. Got my associate's degree in
Congratulations.
business. Thank you. And then I went on to York College.
Okay.
York
Yeah,
College.
moved in the area. I'll tell you, I can fast forward to the last year where I took 19 credits. I was living in one borough, going to school in another borough, and working in another borough.
You were running.
Wow.
I was
Were you ever home?
Yeah, no. And don't forget, at 19, 20 back then, didn't have a car.
Of
You know,
course.
New York City is more about public
Yeah,
transportation.
subway,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, sure. And whew, that was rough.
Got your workout.
Yes, in Queens, had to take the train.
Yes.
And then, remember, I left Manhattan, worked in Manhattan.
Oh my gosh.
And then lived in Brooklyn.
Come on.
So it was quite a bit. And back then, I have to talk about it, it was Payless Boots back then.
That's right.
It was
That's right.
And that
But
could
Payless
not
was the place,
withstand.
though.
Yes, it was.
Reasonable.
Couldn't withstand any cold.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, of course, my toes weren't there.
Uh-huh.
And I remember coming from school, 12 o'clock, placing my hands on the heater to thaw out, and my
Yeah.
feet right there, trying to thaw out. So I've been through hard work.
Right.
I've
Yeah,
know,
you're-
I
you're
know
no
what
stranger,
it takes to,
yeah.
You're
to
not
make
scared of it.
sacrifices or anything like that.
Absolutely.
Definitely not. And then after high school, after graduating, it was time to work full time.
Yes.
Okay.
Time to get to work.
And got into corporate America.
Okay.
You know, I've worked with 5 people. And
We're hundreds.
and I've worked with hundreds, yes, and definitely worked my way up from assistant, administrative assistant,
Okay.
right, to manager,
Okay.
right.
and I always loved banking.
Yeah.
You
For
know,
some
I
reason you
remember,
had that
yes,
money. Show me
that
the money.
Show me the money.
Numbers.
And I was the one that did the banking
Okay.
for a number of the organizations. I
Oh,
had
okay.
worked part-time in banking
Okay.
from 2007, and I saw one day this bank manager, and
Uh-huh.
she was a black lady, and I said, you know, I could see myself there.
I could do this.
I could do this.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew with hard work that I could
You can do it.
accomplish it.
That's right.
And I definitely did.
Well, you know, Sandra, I'm a mental health warrior, and we sort of glazed over it, but I do want to go back to at 7, 8 years old when you were molested.
Yes.
Can you share if you sought any therapy or anything during that time?
I did not. And still today, I have not
Okay.
sought any therapy. I made a conscious decision. I was forced to grow up,
Yes.
Yes, you
Quick.
were.
Quick.
losing my mom
mom,
at such
right.
a young age.
Right.
But I knew that inside of me there was a fire or something that says you cannot allow this. It was wrong,
Of course.
you know, but I knew I couldn't let it define
No,
me.
you
Right.
can't. Mm-hmm.
You had to push through it.
I
Yeah.
had to push
Keep
through
pushing.
it.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad was a very popular person, so I also became very popular because of my dad.
Right.
So I always had a number of people around me, and also a number of people that looked up to me.
Okay.
Okay.
And then don't forget, I passed the exam for high school at 10.
That's right.
Yes.
They wanted to be your friend.
Exactly.
Yes. Absolutely. And I ran track in Jamaica too, as well. So I was
busy.
always very busy.
That's
I'm going to
right.
be very honest with you.
You've always been busy.
Yes,
though.
stay busy.
Always been busy. So I don't know, it just never affected me to where I went into a depression.
Okay.
A couple of times I said, I wonder why I had to go through that. There's a reason, because I always think there's a reason
For everything.
There's a reason.
for everything.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to make me stronger? Was I supposed to learn from it?
Right.
So I was always a step ahead in terms of being more mature than my age.
Okay.
So I think that kind of helped. But I did not seek any help,
help.
and I've still not
Nothing.
sought
Still.
any help at this time.
You're not even
no.
thinking maybe in the future you'd want to seek help.
You know, I'd love to talk to someone
Right.
maybe to
Yeah,
see
just to
if
see.
did I miss something.
Yes.
Right. You know, I don't think I'm above doing that.
Okay. Because
No.
sometimes when you're out in the real world, things trigger you. So that's why
Yeah.
sometimes people seek out therapy so that way they can
Sure.
have some tools and resources to help them out.
I know I'm very stern about some things, like
go.
when I hear of a young lady telling me that this has happened to her, it takes me in another direction to see what I can do to help, and I
help
don't
her.
think that's a bad thing.
No.
Yeah, but I have a pet peeve about it. I remember taking some young ladies out once, and there was a gentleman that saw one of them that said, "Oh, you look. Ooh, what is your name?" And I said, "Too young."
Oh.
That's right.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Keep
Yes.
going the
Yeah,
opposite
just
way,
move
sir.
right. Yes, that's her name. Too young.
Yeah.
Right.
Good for you.
Yes,
Yeah, stop it. You
absolutely.
stopped it right now.
Right away. And so I'm very strong about that.
Good.
So that could have
Which
come
you
from
should
that as well.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
so
true.
I'm very strong
It comes
about
in other ways.
Yes.
What happened to the molester? What happened
I don't know.
And you don't care right now.
to him? Yeah.
Not at this
You hope to never see
time.
him
But
again.
right. I hope
Yeah.
that person
That's what I was about to say.
yeah, got some help.
Yes.
You
He's
know what,
seeking his
though?
own time.
Absolutely. You better believe it. And you know what's it's sad that in the islands and even here they think it's the norm
Right.
or it's okay.
It's not okay, right?
It's not.
It's not.
Absolutely. So I will talk about that.
That's what I was about to say. Until people start speaking up and letting people know, look, this is not
not
right.
okay.
You're going to get
Yeah.
prosecuted.
You got away
Absolutely.
with it there.
Right.
But
Not here.
You're not going
No,
to get away with
absolutely not.
it. Yeah.
Absolutely not. So I'm very strong about that. So that
Yeah.
probably did come
That
from
is,
that.
yes.
Very good.
Yeah.
So tell me about your godmother, though.
Ah, my godmother.
You
No.
still in contact with her? or-
No.
Okay.
Believe it or not, I don't know what happened to her as well because I moved here when I was 12.
Okay.
So I never knew what happened
Whatever
to her.
happened to her.
No. And
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think if I ever told her.
Oh, I was going to ask you that. Did she ever know?
And you know what's sad?
probably
That
kept
was
it quiet.
that was her stepson. That was her stepson.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
That
right.
wasn't her actual son. Yeah, that was
gosh.
her stepson. So I don't know if I ever had that conversation
With
with
her.
her because it wasn't until years later I processed this in myself.
Yes.
Yeah, to know that
Wow.
I wanted to not have it, define me.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And any triggers, any type of emotions that you feel like, any flashbacks that you have?
no.
No. Okay.
No, I
Which is good.
came from a strong
Yeah, exactly.
line of ladies.
We know. We know.
women.
Take no mess.
We know.
None at all. My grandmother lost her husband probably back in 1945. And she lived until the year 2000 to be 97.
Wow.
God rest her soul.
Didn't have a
Wow.
boyfriend.
Nothing.
didn't
She said,
have-
"Enough is enough."
Enough.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, so I do have that in me. Where I feel as if I can be self-sufficient without someone. It's not that I don't need anyone.
Of course,
Right.
I understand.
Right, we all need
We all,
love.
absolutely.
Sure, absolutely. But I'm also not someone that would go into a depression if I didn't.
Didn't have
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You're fine with being
Yes.
by yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Lord knows I have enough to do.
Yeah. I know, right?
Too much. Come on, tell
Okay.
us about this organization. We want to hear about this organization that is helping so many children here in Central Florida.
Yes, thank you so much. Approximately 7 years ago on February 14th, formed with
Valentine's.
love.
Valentine's
I
Day.
know. I got together with some friends and acquaintances, and I said, my heart wants to be the change that we want to see.
Absolutely.
Want to make a difference in this
Yes.
community that I live in. I live in Pine Hills.
Okay.
Okay.
And the conversation was, oh God, these kids are the worst, especially in high school.
Right.
Well, do something.
There's-
Help
yeah,
them.
absolutely. Let's give them some hope. So even though we have bigger organizations,
Yes.
that are out there helping. I would never speak ill
Right.
of anyone
Right.
because
Right.
everyone is needed.
Right.
I felt that one thing that was missing was that touchy-feely, like my kids can call me at 1 o'clock in the
Right.
morning, 1 a.m.
Right.
And with bigger organizations, not so much.
No,
No.
you can't.
Right, you know, there's a clock in and a clock out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, unless
And
they
then you're
take
in
it
their
on personal
community, though. That's
Yes,
the other.
you're
That's
there.
the other thing. You're right there with them.
Right there with them. So we formed United Foundation of Central Florida, and how did that come about? We did an intercession with about 50 acquaintances and friends that
wow.
I knew would be honest
Okay.
with me and could feel what I was feeling in terms of, let's hear what it
Yes.
is that you want to
Right.
do or what you're thinking. And then we came up with the name United Foundation of Central Florida. Why United? Group of people that work together.
Together.
is
That's right.
Very, very important to
Very
me.
important.
I've been in organizations where it was just so much more bickering
Of course.
and whose ego is in the room.
Don't even go there.
Yes, okay.
Yes,
I
we
love
already
these
know.
ladies. Yes.
We already know.
And nothing gets done.
Nothing gets done. Nothing's
Yes,
accomplished.
Absolutely not. So I didn't want that. And we wanted a solid foundation because anything not built on a solid foundation,
That's
you know,
right.
will crumble.
Yeah.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It'll look good in pictures
you.
and it'll look great.
But it won't last.
No, at all. So I've seen that. So,
So
and
you did
Central
good with
Florida,
that.
yes, absolutely. Very, very firm about that. And Central Florida is where we'll start but not end.
That's,
That's right.
right. I love
Keep
it.
it
Love it. Worldwide.
Yes, absolutely. So we formed to give hope.
Yes.
You know, I'll just keep it really simple.
Yeah.
To give hope, to utilize a holistic approach,
Okay.
not just education, because
Okay.
that's what a lot of people,
That's part of it.
education,
Right.
right? And that's big, because I will give credit to a number of parents because they push that, especially my immigrant families
Yes.
that said, we came here for a better life.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Right?
That's
you
right.
need to be a lawyer, doctor,
Something.
right? But I also wanted to tap into that side where, how do you feel? What else is going
Right.
on?
Talk
Do you
to
know?
me.
Right. Talk to me, right? And then what I'll do is turn around and talk to the parents, because what happened is I will give them a lot of credit that once they'll first not trust me.
Yes.
Right, like, who is this lady?
Yeah, like, what does she want? You know?
I
Right.
don't know her.
But once they're young people that they raise, say, no, Mom, I'm telling you.
Yeah, we
Then they
love
get to
Miss
know
Sandra.
me. Yes. And that's exactly how they say it.
Yes.
Then they get to know me.
That's right. You're like
And
their
then-
second mom.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is exactly what they call me.
Yeah, because they trust
just
you.
it.
They
Yes.
trust, yes, and that's important.
It is.
Yeah, especially as a young teenager, it's important to trust who you're speaking to. Also,
Absolutely.
what are the age ranges?
Okay, so they're from 14 to 19
Okay.
in high school. But when this program got started, we were focused on our early
Okay, yeah.
learners,
Okay.
right? Went to elementary. I'll leave the names of the schools out
Okay.
at this time.
They didn't want your help.
No.
What?
Went to middle, knocked on the door, went through 5 principals.
They said no.
We'll get back to you.
Yes.
It was a quick.
You still haven't heard from
I
them.
still haven't heard from them.
Still waiting.
It was a quick brush off.
Yes.
Evans High School embraced me.
Okay.
We all know, especially in this climate that we live in, how important leadership is.
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
Right? So
Yes.
the leadership allowed me in.
Okay, good. And
They
that's all.
said,
That's all
yes,
she wrote.
Yes, that's all she wrote, because I sat there with them, with Dennis, and it was, tell me about what it is that you're looking to do.
Right.
And I will give kudos to this gentleman called Jarvis Wheeler.
Okay.
I said, you know what? I came from this school. I feel your heart. I'm going to give you a chance. I'm going to give you a chance. Took me to the principal.
Yes.
She gave me a tour of the school, listened to what our ideas was, and
Right.
said, come on in.
God bless her.
Come on in.
She's helped a lot of kids with her allowing you
Yes.
to do that. She has helped.
Absolutely, absolutely. And there's a community school there, and the community school is supposed to be opening and welcoming to
Absolutely.
nonprofit organizations.
There you go.
Right? That's why it was designed.
Yes.
Because, my goodness, our teachers can't do everything.
They
from
can't.
No,
They really
and the
can't.
parents, it's hard for
It's hard.
parents
They're
that are
working.
working.
They have to work.
they're working.
So we need people like you
Yeah, so we
in
bring
your
it
organization.
together.
Yeah.
We bring it together. And sometimes we'll bring something to their attention that they may not have known.
Right.
And sometimes they didn't realize themselves that they were doing something. I said, you know what? I never thought about it. Just tell them to be a lawyer and doctor, and that's it.
That's
and
it.
get it done.
Right.
And get it done.
Right.
But you don't know what that child's going through, what's going through their mind, what's going on,
Absolutely.
things they may be experiencing in
Yes.
school.
Exactly.
Sure.
So-
So we
so
uncover
much.
those things, and that's the holistic approach that we use. And it's exciting because
Yes.
we get to see lives change.
I like that.
Absolutely. You know what I like? I like that you just mentioned all the doors that were shut on you, and you still kept pushing. You know how
Absolutely.
inspiring that is?
Absolutely, because
right.
understand that, you know, I can't help you if you're not able to see and be a visionary.
Right.
That's right.
Right? So to say you're not needed in this community,
Who are you
it's
to
already
tell me
here.
that?
Right. Absolutely. And I'm talking some big agencies.
Well, I hope they're listening.
And I have to tell you some pastors.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, absolutely.
You need to be in some churches. You
yes, you're not needed here. Yeah, we already have this going on here.
really do. Okay.
It's definitely needed.
It's definitely. I have to tell you, yes. We to date, we have mentored over 400, and by the time I'm finished with this group, come May, June,
Okay.
it'll be 450.
That is just amazing.
And every last one of them
Absolutely.
are your children.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You
Every
had
last one
something
of
to
them.
do with every last one of them.
Yes.
And this is
'Cause I
both
made sure.
girls and guys?
Yes,
Okay.
it's co-ed.
Yes.
It's absolutely co-ed. Because I realized that the school had some girl groups.
Yes.
And they had some guy groups. And I just wanted them to learn to work together.
Absolutely. And that's what it's
They need
about.
to.
I'll tell you a story.
Yes.
I remember I had a number of them coming from a game that we went to. And some of the guys were, this was over a year or so ago, and some of the guys were not being so respectful. And those that were in the vehicle that I was in, because we typically rent vans,
Yes.
right? 2 15-passenger vans. And they were telling me, oh, they're not being so nice in the other vehicle. I said, oh, that vehicle is being driven by Dennis. So I called and I said,
What's going on?
what's going on over there? So I said, you know what? We're going to figure this out.
Yes.
And I had a meeting spot where everyone met, the 2 vans, and everyone had to come out of the vehicle.
That's right.
That's right.
And right here in this parking lot,
Yes.
Let's figure it out.
I'm going to remind you of how
Yes.
young men treat young ladies.
that's right.
Yes.
Good. You squashed it.
Right
That's
there.
definitely needed.
It is.
Yes. I'm serious, because it starts from here.
It does.
You know how our parents told us it starts from the divers.
Yes.
Yes. You have to start while they're young.
It has to.
Yes.
It has to. And I realize today that a number of young people are young themselves and they're moms.
Of course,
and
yeah.
Doesn't mean, I'm definitely not saying because you're young you couldn't,
Right.
but it's not important to them.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
it's
true.
not important.
There's
'cause
other things that
There's
are
other
more
things
important.
that are more important. So we just had them, so that's it. You just need to do this and that's it. No, it's a little bit more than that.
It's more
Yeah.
than that.
Yeah.
So that's why your organization is
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that the school, the
Allowed us
Evans
in.
let you in.
Yes, they did. When everyone else closed the door. So everyone asked me, are you an alumni of Evans? And I said, no.
Right.
But it was the first school that let me
Yeah,
in and
that's
said,
right.
come on in.
That's right. You just want to help.
I
That's
just
it.
want to help.
Come on.
I wasn't asking for money.
No, you just want to help the
I just want to
kids.
help the kids.
That's all
And
it
increase
was.
I'll tell you, graduation rate has increased since we're there.
Very good.
Department of Juvenile Justice numbers have decreased.
Good.
The number
Good.
of referrals.
They just need direction.
They just need direction.
That's it.
And believe it or not, guys, they want structure.
There you go.
Structure and to see that somebody
true.
actually cares.
Cares.
My goodness.
Yes.
That's right.
Definitely.
We were honored and privileged to attend award. I think it was an award
Award
ceremony.
Yes,
that
it
you
was there.
had.
Yes.
Amazing.
And it was so nice to see
you.
the young people, the alumni,
Yes.
come back
Yes.
and speak on what the organization has done for them.
Yes.
It was amazing. Brought tears to my eyes because
Yes.
there's a lot of kids that don't have that.
Yes. Absolutely. I didn't have that. Can you believe that? I didn't have that when I got to their age.
Yeah.
I had an inner drive, but I
Yeah.
didn't have that. And a
Right.
lot of them do. But what we're helping to do is to bring it out.
Yes.
And then
Is to bring it out.
the scholarships.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. It was amazing.
Oh my goodness, look
Yes.
at this.
How much
Absolutely.
money? How much money was given away?
Okay, almost $22,000.
Oh my God.
That's just unheard of. It's just
That's
awesome.
there's 3 vibrant programs on the United Foundation
Yes.
of Central Florida. So I'm going to go back to the scholarship. So it's the Future Leaders United.
Okay.
After school enrichment and mentoring program.
Okay.
Right? Then it's the scholarship program, and then we have the food distribution.
So it's 3. Okay.
Yes, it's 3 vibrant programs that's on the United
Okay.
Foundation
Okay.
of Central Florida. And I'll tell you, the scholarship program is exciting for me as well. And I thank everyone that's ever partnered or has ever given towards it, because they've helped to send a young person to college.
Yes.
We're going to be on that,
Yes,
that list.
thank you. And you said that.
Absolutely.
So absolutely. Really, really appreciate that, because the young people, you're able to find out what's going on with them, where they are
Yeah.
in school. Yes, absolutely. And they will also turn around and give back.
I love it. Love it.
How nice is that? So
It is.
we not only get them to school, we also keep them in school, right?
That's right.
And that's pretty important. And we ask them to stay engaged.
Yes. Yes.
Keep us
Keep
informed.
us, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Something as simple as, can we talk to our fluides? Can we talk to our young people? Because a lot of things that we thought is not the way it is
That's
here
right.
in college, and we would like to enlighten them and let them know.
That's right.
Right?
That's
so
good.
that takes place.
It's just awesome.
That is
Yeah, we're
wonderful.
so proud of you.
Thank you.
Thank
you guys for
your
coming.
work.
Oh yeah, no problem. We had a blast.
Yes. good.
Masked up.
Yes. Absolutely.
right.
Absolutely.
You are a newlywed.
Yes.
A newlywed.
Yes.
And
I'm
it's
newlywed.
a year.
She's in the
Yes.
honeymoon phase.
Yes, I am.
How's the
How is it?
mister?
Good.
So it's not all work. See, it's not all work.
It's not all work. I have to find some time. You know why? If I can say anything to your listening audience, if they can, become friends.
That's right. That's number 1.
That's number 1. Become friends. It didn't start out that way. We just worked well together, you know.
It just happened.
And it happened. And I'll tell you, because you have someone there that believes in what you're doing
That's
and is
right.
right there, it's easier.
They see
Yes.
the work that you're doing.
They could see the work. They could see the work and is there as a support system.
Yes.
That's
Right.
my right.
We
That is
all
just
need that.
awesome. And
We
y'all
all
look so
need that.
happy. It's
Yes,
just wonderful.
absolutely. And I'll tell you, we laugh a lot.
That's good.
So I have to tell
That keeps you. That's why you look so young.
Thank you.
Yes.
You have to laugh a
wonderful.
lot. You're gonna have where, okay, so we don't really agree on
You
this
can.
here.
Not everything.
Yeah, like, okay, so how can we get to, and we make a conscious effort, and I learned this from my sister.
Okay.
How can we reach a happy medium?
There you
That's
go.
right. Let's meet in the middle.
If everybody would do that,
Yeah.
they'd stay in
Marriages
their
will
marriages.
last
They would.
longer.
Come on.
It
Yeah.
would. It definitely,
Yes.
definitely would. So we try our best. We absolutely try our best.
Yes.
And we just love the same things.
That's nice.
Love the community.
Look how you're glowing.
I know she's
Look
glowing.
at that. I'm blushing.
Love each other.
Yes.
Laugh a lot.
So
There's
sweet.
always laughter.
I love it.
Always
It's my
laughter.
favorite. Yes.
Never allow other people in to steal your joy.
That's right.
Because they will
That's
try.
Right.
They will
The
try.
devil is busy.
Yes, absolutely. And it would be, oh no, girl, you shouldn't do that. And then they're doing it.
Exactly.
Right. Don't get in my business like that.
No, because then that's 3 people.
Yes.
Yeah, no. Come on, don't get in my business like that.
Yeah,
We are
so-
happy over here.
Sure. So even if I shared something with you, yes, give me some constructive feedback.
There you go.
And then just allow me to, don't judge me if I didn't do it your way.
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I
right.
agree. Totally.
Absolutely.
Totally agree.
Absolutely. So yeah, we're really, really
I love
happy, and it should be. It's a year.
It's coming up on a
that.
year.
I love it. It
Yeah.
seemed like you just said,
I know.
I'm engaged.
I know. And then it was, I'm married. Yeah, that's coming up. So
We're happy
yeah.
for you.
We are.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Everybody deserves happiness.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And you know, I want to share for my honeymoon, because
Yeah.
I thought being in Jamaica for 3 weeks was
I know,
the
right?
honeymoon.
Come
but
on.
No, I was surprised with a honeymoon, which I never posted about.
Oh,
I never
excuse
talked
me.
about
What
it.
was
Yeah.
it?
So he was mortified that I'd never been on a cruise.
Oh, so you went on a cruise. But did we
cruise for
see
2
pictures?
weeks.
Did you?
No.
Wait a minute, we didn't see that.
No. All I did, you know what I did? I posted a picture in between 2 ships.
Uh-huh.
That was it. That was it. You don't know if I was just on the dock.
Exactly.
You know, yeah. But I never did. But I got to go to.
glad you- I love cruises.
I know. That was my first cruise. And the last one right now.
right now.
Oh, right now. Yes. Okay.
Because
COVID.
when the pandemic started,
Exactly.
we were at sea.
Oh my God. gosh.
Right.
I'm glad you got to experience that though, and you didn't get stuck.
Stuck out there.
Get
on the
stuck.
boat.
That's the same thing he said. He says, "Oh, thank God." I mean, we just made it in.
Yes.
Good.
In the beginning of February.
That's okay. You had your fun.
Just yes, really had a good time. To date, even though I've gone a lot of places, still my best vacation.
Yes.
That's wonderful.
Awesome. Happy about that.
love
Glad
it.
you got a break.
Yes.
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 Very
And
good.
then everyone was wondering, is she sick? Is she okay?
No.
Where
Where's
is she?
she?
Because I was gone for 2 weeks.
She's minding her business.
Yes,
Yes.
right. I just needed a break.
Grown folk stuff. You know, Sandra, we've actually come to the end of the show.
Oh,
You believe that?
Yeah,
no.
it went fast.
It did.
But we do want to have a candid minute with you.
Yes.
And what is something about you that not too many people know that you could share with us?
What don't too many people know? Because I'm such an open book. I really
We
am.
don't know everything, Sandra. Come on.
Oh, wow.
Give us something.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. I like to travel. Well, everybody knows
We know
that.
that.
Yeah. Really? Okay. What haven't I put out there? Wow. Now you have me thinking. I don't know what I've not put out there. Oh wow.
Look, that you have over 400 children.
Okay, that's out there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. We'll let you pass. We'll let you pass.
Because I'm so, everyone knows that I love children, I love community,
Yes.
I love give back.
Yes.
I am firm and stern about some things.
Yes, we know
I
that.
am. Yes,
okay.
we know all of
Yeah.
that. I'm just
Okay.
trying to think.
Now
what
you'll
haven't I
be
put
thinking
out
about
there?
that all night.
I know.
You'll have to call and tell us. Okay.
I will. I don't know what no one knows about me.
What's your middle name? There you go.
Okay,
There
oh.
you go.
It's a little on the old-fashioned side.
That's
What is
okay.
it? Well, mine's old-fashioned.
It was named after my maternal grandmother.
Okay.
It's Marion.
That's
So,
pretty.
That's okay.
Marion.
There we go.
I-O-N.
See?
There you go.
Yes. Oh, that's funny. But I have to tell you one thing. You have to know what my name means.
What does your
Okay,
name
okay.
mean?
So now, and then this will sum it all up.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Okay.
Sandra means helper of mankind.
Oh, wow.
There you go. You are your name.
Wow.
You are your name.
Yes.
They picked it
Absolutely.
right.
It's important. It's important to
It is
the
important.
name.
Yes.
Yes. Wow. I really appreciate you guys having me on the Candid Conversation show.
Thank you,
Talk about it.
Sandra.
Yes,
Yes.
Thank you so much. and I admire you both for what you're both doing.
Thank
We're
you.
And for
admire
all
you
that
as
you've
well.
done for this community as well.
Thank you.
And the positive role models that you guys are.
Oh,
Thank you,
thank
Sandra.
you. Same to you. That's for sure. Please don't stop. I
Yes.
hope your organization grows and
Yes.
grows
Thank
and
you.
grows.
I appreciate that.
And we
And,
hope to have you back as well.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. All
Appreciate
right.
it.
All right. We will see you soon.
Thank you.
Do you want
Bye-bye.
to share with the viewers how they can contact you?
Right.
Or your
Okay.
organization.
That's right.
Absolutely, sure. It's our website is www.unitedfoundationcf.org. And we are on Facebook under United Foundation of Central Florida
Okay.
as well. And they can always look up my name,
Yeah.
Sandra Fatmi-Hall,
right.
and they'll
The
get
one and
everything they need
only.
to- yes, they'll get everything. You know, I'm the only Sandra, I should have said this. I'm the only Sandra Fatmi in America on Facebook.
Oh, wow.
They can find you.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll find you. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
You're welcome.
We want to thank you for joining us this evening. We want you to please join us next Tuesday at 6 p.m. for another inspirational guest right here from our community. In closing, you can recognize survivors of abuse by their courage. When silence is so inviting, they step forward and share their truth so others know that they are not alone. Sandra wears her heart on her sleeve and continues to enrich the lives of our youth and our community. One of her favorite quotes from Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. states that life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? Her dedication and perseverance is something we all can learn from. We are real sisters, sharing real stories within our community. Thank you for tuning in to Talk About It, the Candid Conversation Show with Muriel and Ruby.
Go. Let's go.
Come on, let's have a candid conversation. Let's talk about it. Just bring it up with that hope and love.
Yeah.
It's all about you and your well-being. The candid conversation show. Let's go. Let's talk about it.